Hi, I'm Susan of Inner Wisdom Healing Arts. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. I'm an energy medicine practitioner, a graduate of the Barbara Brennan School of Healing and Reiki Master, and also certified in Quantum Healing Hypnosis Therapy. Today I wanted to talk to you about soul contracts and soul lessons, and how they can be interrelated and how they're different. So this came up in a quantum healing hypnosis session. The client was asking about a past relationship that had been really tough, but she acknowledged that she learned a lot from the relationship. She got a lot out of it. Those were soul lessons, definitely. She took her power back. She faced her fears. Those were soul lessons. In the hypnosis session, I asked if they had a soul contract, and maybe that's why they were in relationship. And the answer was no. No, this particular one wasn't a soul contract, but it was a soul lesson. So they really differentiated. And what she was told by her higher self was she chose this relationship to give herself the lesson. These were things she needed to learn. Now, with a soul contract, those contracts are made before we come into this life. It's like on the other side, the life between lives, we are setting up experiences that the soul wants to learn about. So it may be, let's just use this as the example, that the soul wants to come into their power. They really want to learn to stand up for themselves and do what's right for them, instead of always giving the power away, which makes them a victim. So when we take our power back, we step out of victimhood. We take responsibility for our lives. So in between lives, a soul contract would be people from generally from your soul group. They go, okay, I need this experience. You know, who's going to be on earth at the same time that can offer me this experience? And that means they're not always pleasant, right? They're not making a contract, oh, we're going to go and have fun together. It's like, no, you know what? I'm going to be tough on you. You know, maybe it's that tough teacher. And think of it as tough love. This other soul loves you so much. They're willing to come in and, we'll say, be the bad guy. Whatever's going to push you to push through your fear and love yourself enough to take a stand. So that's just one example. I mean, there could be other situations, but yeah, I was really reflecting on that. And afterwards, the client had even asked, well, what's the difference between a soul contract and a soul lesson? So that's why I thought, you know what, this is a good to share. I always like to share the information that would benefit many. So I really think that's it in a nutshell. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. You know, maybe I missed something in the discussion. You want to know more about it. If you'd like to know about your relationships, to see if you know, maybe some of those difficult relationships you're in are soul contracts, and what is it you came here to learn? A quantum healing hypnosis session can really answer a lot of those questions. So I do find occasionally that there is information that won't come through because, as I've been told, sometimes it's better not to know if something's coming up. If something's coming up maybe in the future that you knowing too much would really have a negative effect, that your soul's here for a lesson and you need to go through it, you're not going to get that information. Believe me, I've tried. Because, you know, I know myself, I like to know, right? That you know, instead of like digging deep into that place of trust. And I have seen that come through for myself and some clients, that one of your soul lessons is to be in that place of trust, aligning with the truth of who you are and being in the flow of this life experience. So I know there can be a tendency for people to want to run and get readings. And I know, again, going way back, I did that myself. You know, that was part of, you know, my learning curve to, you know, eventually realize, you know, I need to, you know, I'm going to have my lessons, and to always trust that I'm in the right place at the right time. If a situation is tough, what am I learning from it? What do I need to learn from it? And ask those questions. So with a quantum healing hypnosis session, you're not getting a psychic reading. You're connecting with your higher self, and some good information come through to support your journey that way. So I love this work, and a lot of healing too. So if it is about you learning to trust or stand in your power, whatever, that information is going to come through to remind you of who you really are. So my contact information is below if you'd like to schedule a session for yourself. I also do some mini hypnosis sessions. They aren't quantum healing hypnosis sessions that can be done long distance and online. A quantum healing hypnosis session is very in-depth, minimum, I would say, 5 to 7 hours, and they must be done in person. So please check out some of my other videos that I have shared some of the hypnosis sessions with the client's consent, because they are private. So, but sometimes there's such great information that comes through that can benefit many, and I like to find a way to share that. So, thank you for joining me. Bye.